Hi, third graders. Welcome to our writing lesson. Um, in this week, I'm going to do two writing lessons for you. So there's this one today, and then I'm going to teach you another writing lesson on Wednesday. What that means is that it would be awesome if you can finish the work from this writing lesson by Wednesday so that when I post that lesson, you're ready for the next step. However, I know that it can be very tricky to get work done right now because you're at home and schedules are very different than when they're at school. So I think the work that follows this lesson should take about 20 to 30 minute writing times. And again, it would be awesome if you can get that done by Wednesday, but if you can't, that's okay. The video is up on the website for you, so you can just catch up when you are ready to. And I completely understand. Just do the very best you can. That's all we can do right now. So I want to start this lesson by saying, first of all, that I was so excited to get the notes that you took about your animals the week before spring break. It was so awesome to get an email or to get a submission on the Schoology page and open it up and see your handwriting or see your typing and just see your work and see how much you've learned about your animals. I can tell that you were working really hard. And it's so nice to see the work that you've been doing and to read your notes. So today what I want to teach you is the next step in note taking. What we want to eventually do with these notes is turn them into an animal report so that you can teach other people what you have learned about your animals. Maybe you're going to share these reports with your family members. Maybe you're going to post them on your class's Schoology page so that your classmates can read them. I'm certainly going to want to read them. Maybe you're going to post them up somewhere in your neighborhood so your neighbors can read them. Who knows? But the point of these animal reports is to teach other people about your animals. In order to teach other people about our animals, we need to make sure that we have enough information about our animals to be able to teach people. So the next step in our note taking is to reread the notes that we've taken and make sure that we really have enough information for each subtopic. Remember that the subtopics are the things that you wrote at the top of each note-taking page. So they're the categories of information. So what I'm going to do, and I'd like you to watch me as I do this and think about how you're going to do it yourselves, is I'm going to reread my notes for each subtopic page and ask myself, do I have enough information? Is there something I need to know more about before I start writing my report? So I'm going to start with this first subtopic, which was other interesting facts about my animal. I'm just going to reread it. I wrote that polar bears are really heavy, that a male polar bear can equal 1,700 pounds, females weigh less than males, a newborn is about 1 pound, and that polar bears are endangered. That's a pretty good amount of information. It's 4 notes. I could find more, but I'm not going to be super worried about it yet. Another thing that I found out about was, where does my animal live? So I have a lot of notes for this subtopic. I can see just right away from looking at the page that I found out a good amount. But I'm still going to be curious as I reread it and think, is there anything else I want to know more about? Okay, so I wrote, most live in Canadian territory. Some live in northern Alaska. Polar bears live in dens. And polar bears live in Russia, Canada, the US, Norway, and Greenland, and that they live in the Arctic. So, what I'm finding out as I reread this is that I have a lot of information about like where in the world polar bears live. I only have one note about their homes, that polar bears live in dens. I feel like I should learn more about what those dens are like, maybe how they're made, where the dens are. So I'm just going to take a pen and I'm going to write down for myself, what are dens like? To remind myself, I need to find out more about that. Okay. My next subtopic was, how does my animal behave? And this says, the mother doesn't eat while nursing babies. They can swim 6 miles per hour. They are good divers. And being a baby bear is hard. 3 out of 4 don't survive. This is a pretty good amount of information also. There's nothing more I'm super curious about. As I'm finding more information, I might want to add on to this, but I'm not going to be super worried about adding notes onto that subtopic. Okay, whoa, check out this one. What does my animal eat? Okay, I only have 2 notes for this subtopic. I right away know that I'm going to need to find out more about what my animal eats. So I have that polar bears eat the blubber and skin of seals, and that they eat about 1 seal each week. Okay, so I definitely need to find out more about what my animal eats. So I'm just going to jot a note for myself, find out more. Okay, so I'm going to stop this part of the lesson here. I'm just going to stop the video here after a couple more directions. I would like you to do the work that I just did, reread your notes, and ask yourself, is there more I need to find out about this note? Or, you know, maybe you're just looking at one page and you notice it only has 2 notes, like what does my animal eat? And you need to write yourself to find out more. So right now, stop the video, reread through your notes and ask yourself, do I need to find out more about this subtopic? And once you've done that, then start the next part of this lesson, the next video, which will teach you how to find out more about each subtopic. Okay, see you soon.